What's going on, Sprawl? What's going on? Kitty, are you ready to watch some Christian propaganda? Are you ready to watch some Focus on the Family horse shit? Heck yeah! Eat the worm in a minute. Let's go upstairs. This is what Sprawl sent me. Also, I didn't get changed. Hold on, let me change while I'm down there. There we go. All right, are we ready to do this? Let's turn this down. So has anybody here heard of McGee and Me, other than what I've said, other than what I've told you, Kitty? McGee and Me. That's very loud. McGee and Me is a 1990s propaganda that was done by Focus on the Family. I thought you were spelling Mike and Me. Excuse me. Let me get into the Twitch viewer. Willow Eye Bleach. Thank you. All right, let's do this. Let me get these curtains up. We have three. They're not even on the screen, right? We have 3 episodes that we can hopefully get to this evening. This is a show that it is basically, it's kind of like Mary Poppins, except not like Mary Poppins at all. It's a kid who has a imaginary drawing that he talks to and that gives him advice like Jiminy Cricket. Except some of the advice is that gay people shouldn't be allowed to have rights. That isn't really expressed in these videos, but it is expressed by Focus on the Family. So let's just keep that in mind before we begin. I have a command of Focus on the Family. Fuck Focus on the Family. They suck. They are pieces of shit. They are anti-gay, anti-trans, anti-LGBT, super anti-abortion. They are worthless pieces of shit. I haven't paid a fucking dime for this. Fuck you. We're going to watch Skate Expectations, which is going to be our first show. It is the 4th episode. I'm going to watch a few that I've seen and one that I haven't seen. We've got a jigsaw puzzle that we're going to watch, or I'm going to work on while we're doing this, just so I don't go crazy watching McGee and Me, because I got to do something with my hands. That sounds so loud. Let's turn that down just a tiny bit. Every episode, if I recall, starts with a Rube Goldberg machine. We'll skip the intro in the future episodes, but I just wanted to give you a quick hit of what to expect. Let me get this in full screen. Doing a random sound effect. Watch your ears.
Great!
Ah!
More and more women are doing that.
I think I could turn them. There we go. Let's get the balance a bit better. Great. So I don't remember the name of this kid. His name is like Nathan or something like that. Why are you not in full screen? Get in full screen. There you go. Yeah, the thick and thin of it is...
You're showing the penis! You can't show the penis in the intro! What are you doing?
The thick and thin of it is that he's showing the penis in the intro. And let me tell you something. These graphics were pretty okay for the time. Presented by Focus on the Family. I hope they fuck their own face. Sucking ass bitches, Dan Johnson. Rob Loser. Not necessarily the actor's fault. We should give the actors some credit for the job they do, even if it's a terrible job. really strong when we really strong opening. You start and the Bible. It starts with a view of the Bible. Let me get some of these. Pieces in place here. I had that Bible. This is totally a straight up.
Jesus replied with an illustration. A Jew going on.
If you show the penis again,
Jericho,
I'm gonna be mad.
by bandits.
Also, I have closed captions.
An
Sorry.
illustration.
There we go.
A Jew going on a trip from Jerusalem to Jericho was attacked by bandits.
I don't even know what story this is referencing. There's a lot of stories in the Old Testament that I don't have memorized. Oh, this is the Good Samaritan, isn't it?
They stole his money.
Aspiring cartoonist out there.
They beat him up and left him lying half dead beside the road.
It's more or less a lot of live action mixed with cartoons, but the live action takes the majority
By
of
chance,
it.
a priest came along, and when he saw the man lying there, he crossed to the other side of the road and passed him by. A temple assistant walked over and looked at him lying there.
Basically,
But
what I
then
want to
went
get
on.
at, I want to see.
A
Also,
despised Samaritan came along.
very gross channel on
A
Roar TV.
despised Samaritan came along. And when he saw him, he felt deep pity.
I kind of wonder if McGee is some sort of self-insert. He has a very much the protagonist hair and the protagonist look.
And when
He's
he
supposed to
saw
be the
him,
cool guy.
He felt deep pity.
That was always the vibe I got when I saw McGee. Like, he's supposed to be the cool character. Skate expectations.
These are the Great Lakes.
Feels a little late to have the alphabet in cursive above your
Now, when you
screen.
want to remember the Great Lakes, just think of Homes. Homes. Now, who can tell me what the H stands for? Renee, what about you?
Can I name the five or the Great Lakes without knowing them? They're Huron. No.
Like Huron?
I probably could, but I don't want to right now.
20 seconds and counting.
And the O, who knows what the O is, Philip?
Ontario.
Ontario, very good.
T minus 7 seconds.
Now, what about
3,
the M?
2, 1.
Nicholas. Hold on.
Saved by the bell.
Nicholas, no, you answer the question, Nicholas.
I'll pick them up first thing tomorrow, and your textbooks do not have all the answers, so I hope you were paying attention today. You're
Why is
dismissed.
this feels like a very awkward way to hand out the papers. Look at Phantom.
Nah, I'm gonna board home. See you tomorrow.
I'm gonna board home.
You want these? Bitch, do.
Oh, it's the bullying episode. I didn't remember exactly what the plot is.
I can't look. No.
I kind of feel like everyone else doesn't know about McGee. Like, McGee is basically the Hobbes to the proverbial Calvin. I'm gonna move all the sunsets up to the top.
Are you okay? Yeah.
Nice audio.
Why was Derek picking on you?
Don't tell Miss Harmon, but he's making me give him the answers to the geography quiz.
Figures. I guess he can't handle big words like Ohio.
Wait. Why was he beating up him because he was giving him the I'm confused.
Yes.
Why was Derek picking on you?
Don't tell Miss Harmon, but he's making me give him the answers to the geography quiz.
So he's beating him up.
I guess he can't handle big words like Ohio.
That doesn't make any sense. Wouldn't you beat him up if you didn't give him the answers?
I gotta. If I don't,
You
He's already beating him up.
I mean, it's not like he's never flunked a test before.
Not like he's never fucked a test before.
You all right? You got everything? Yeah.
I want to see some sick skateboarding. I was promised skateboarding. Man, that guy's cool. Man, that kid's cool.
If they don't find a babysitter, they're going to spend all of their time taking care of little Carol instead of enjoying the wedding.
But I can't, Mom. Everybody's going miniature golfing. I told you that. Promise Tina, and Andy's even asked his mom to drive.
I'm sorry, is this girl babysitting again? I feel like she's going to be babysitting multiple times over the VHS tapes.
Look, I'd volunteer myself, but I've already promised to help out with the reception.
VHS tape.
Miniature golfing. I told you that.
Don't freeze.
Promise Tina, and Andy's even asked his mom to drive.
Look, I'd volunteer myself, but I've already promised to help out with the reception.
Mom, don't guilt me, okay?
Spiritual warfare on Row TV down there.
And I am not guilting you. It's totally up to you.
Could you pass the milk, Jamie? Pass the milk. What?
Pass the milk, shut up. Yes, you should say please, but don't be so smarmy.
Pass the milk, please.
I get it. I just think it would be a nice thing for you to do.
The dad on this show is the best character in the show. It's not close.
But you make up your mind. Call the Robinsons. That's all I ask.
The dad is incredibly unimpressed with everything this kid's doing.
Okay, I'll think about it.
At all times.
Move your stupid book, Nick. Move your stupid book. What?
Shut up!
Please.
Jesus, somebody stop her.
Geography quiz was pretty easy. I figured Mrs. Harmon might give me extra credit for
There's a reason why this is happening. Well, he's getting beat up. See, Felinoid, this kid's getting beat up because he wants the other kid to give him the answers to the geography quiz. This kid, he thinks that he shouldn't do it. How many kids in this house?
What is the Great Continental Divide?
How many kids is this? Like 3, I think.
The river water flows east or west.
Correct.
Like 3 of them.
Mr. Kreider, I must say that of all the quiz papers, yours was the most creative.
Thank you.
Oh, he gave him the
Perhaps
wrong
you'd
answers,
share
didn't
with
he?
the class your answer to question number 7. What is the state capital of Michigan?
Motown.
You deserve it. You deserve it. Why are we watching this? Because it is
Where are the
an
Great
important
Plains?
part of history.
At the great airports.
Listen, if you turn this in, this is your own damn fault.
If you want to waste your time here, that's up to you. But when you turn in a paper like this, you cheat only yourself.
Yeah, you're right.
I'd like to see you after school.
Oh, the teacher wants to kiss me. Thanks, little dude.
I didn't think Philip would take my idea seriously.
Philip's gonna kick your ass. You're gonna get your ass kicked, Philip.
Okay, the basic idea is not to end up with a gross sandwich. And being outdoors while they paint the cafeteria makes it tough to sniff out the cream cheese on date nut bread.
This is a gross... I always thought this was a gross concept. They throw all the shit into the grab your lunches. This is why... this is how pandemic started.
I'm entertaining all serious offers.
Oh, what is this stuff?
Hey, Philip, guy you can trade for?
How about a cream cheese on date nut bread? Yum.
No thanks. Don't talk to him. He's weird.
Because I want to watch it. That's fucking why.
To the airport and watch some Great Plains. Think you're pretty funny, don't you?
Hey, give Philip back his lunch.
Because also it starts with M.
Martin, you?
You're gonna get your ass kicked too, Martin.
We're all sick and tired of the way you're picking on everybody.
Right, guys?
Oh, you're gonna get your ass kicked.
Jelly donut. I wonder what flavor it is.
Oh, come on.
This
That
kid's
is
getting...
enough.
Raspberry, my favorite. Anyone else want to donate to the cause?
Okay, there's like 7 of you.
Lunch bag.
There's like just stand up. All of you stand up. What are you, pussies?
The fun just started, nerd. Let's get out of here.
Well, yeah, it does now. How are you going to resolve this? You had to stand up to him. This was your one shot. If you don't beat someone up on your first day, you're going to have a horrible time.
Deep pity.
Also, check this out. This is the end of the end of Tulip Channel.
His wounds with medicine and bandaged them. Then he put the man on his donkey.
Okay, you're a donkey. You can't hold the weight of one man? This donkey looks like he sucks.
He walked along beside him.
And for real, the more I watch of like all of the different animations on Roar TV, the less I'm impressed with American animation more than I am anywhere else. Like,
Until they came to an inn.
this is not necessarily better than any of the North Korean animations. Call for a
He
teacher?
nursed him through the night.
Well, if he does that, it'll only make things worse. That's what they say, Kitty.
The next day, he handed the innkeeper two $20 bills and told him to take care of the man. If his bills run higher than that, he said, I'll pay the difference next time I'm here.
$40? $40 isn't enough for the Uber.
Jesus asked, which of these three would you say was a neighbor to the bandit's victim? The man replied, the one who showed him some pity. Then Jesus said, yes, now go and do the same.
What class is this for?
So what do I do against Derek and the goon platoon?
Do? You can call Goliath breath out, that's what. One-on-one, man-to-man, mano-mano.
Victim to mugger.
I can see it now. You get him against the ropes, he comes at you like a Mack truck. He swings, you duck.
McGee.
Was
the
Jesus
guy's
talking
twice
about
my
dollars?
size.
I would assume that he has the kind of the same Bible I had for a very short period of time, the super cool teens Bible, that sort of makes things more understandable.
Besides, you know how mom and dad feel about fighting.
Good point.
They'd be disappointed in me.
Challenge the ne'er-do-well to a duel. Plastic swords at high noon or 11 Central, whichever comes first.
A duel?
Yeah, on guard. Take that, you cur.
Is he doing a Robin Williams?
For the underdog, for mom and apple pie, for season tickets to the opera, for... Ow!
I never really got the...
Shoot, McGee. So where do I dig up?
This was around the same time period.
That's it. I have found yon solution. It's brilliant.
What now? Sumo wrestling?
No, this'll be so easy you can just skate through it. Get it?
Quit
This solution doesn't make sense.
I'm just hanging around.
We're going to finally get to the skateboarding part of the episode. The second episode tonight is the one I really remember better, which is about tornadoes. So we're going to get through skating, which is a lot less about skating than I thought. I'm not going to
You
lie.
can always count on McGee to be wrong. But this time, it seemed like he'd really come up with a decent idea.
Hi, Nick.
His idea
You're
sucks.
gonna be late.
Who are you waiting for?
No one special, just Derek.
Looks like you've got your wish.
Hey, Derek! I want to talk to you.
Hey, why don't I just run ahead and tell the nurse to get out the bandages?
This kid has a lot of balls for a kid in the 90s.
Did you say wimp?
I want to settle this thing between you and Philip.
All right, you're on. After school at the flagpole.
No, not a fight, a race. This Saturday, skateboard to skateboard. And if you lose, you lay off of Philip.
And what happens when you lose? Like I know you're gonna.
Hey, why don't you just make him your slave?
I forgot about this.
Yeah. But he said for a week.
I'm pretty sure this is the start of a fan fiction somewhere. Who's
All right, you're on.
Gyarados?
Okay, you got it. Later. Spell.
You're dead meat, man.
I re-added all of the Pokemon from the first generation, and
Sure I do. I can beat him.
No way. I've seen you skate.
I might need to get rid of
Derek won third
Gyarados.
place last year in the Tri-City Finals. He'll smear you.
Great.
Oh, that's true. It is
Thanks
Sabbath.
again, McGee.
Well, how was I supposed to know he was...
Hey, get out of my thoughts.
Wait, can McGee hear his thoughts? That's gross.
Very funny.
Well, he is an imaginary friend, so I guess not. This has kind of Luca vibes, and where he's apparently not very good at skateboarding.
Don't let Mom catch you working on the counter.
How faith in Jesus will solve this problem. He's already been in the Bible a few
My
times.
brother Patrick told me about your big race. Pretty tough stuff. Are you up to it?
Who's this fucking Nerdlemeyer? Is he her boyfriend, maybe?
I hope.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I'm gonna go pork your sister.
You know, that's a cool thing your brother's doing. Not many people go out of the way to help
Skateboarding and all. I want to get into that.
somebody else.
Yeah, not many people.
What is that?
Philip was as worried as I was about the race.
I don't know what she's talking
At least
about.
we were in this thing together.
Got something for you.
Think he's touched a boob?
What?
Maybe. What's happening in Roar TV?
It's for the race.
Oh, he paused them. That's cool. You know, I'm good. Thanks, Derek.
Thanks. Here, hold it for me. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's take a Polaroid. I want to remember this forever. Making memories. Taking pictures is making memories. Catching little pieces of time. Also, I need to shut up. We're about to have a song. The older sister, Actus, is now an ordained deacon. I'm actually inclined to believe you, and I would not have believed you if you'd said pastor. So that makes me think you're actually telling the truth. Oh, the other kid's practicing too? What's the moral here? Be better than the other kid? So if he didn't think he could beat him, why did he challenge him to a race? He didn't know that the other kid was that good. Get that off the screen before it doxes me. It is with great joy that the Reverend Sarah Damon Thomas has accepted the role of serving in Church Divinity School in Berkeley, California. Yep, he's right. If you don't, you need to stand up for number one. You need to get this off the screen is what I need to do. Boop. Hi, Coyote. How is this going to help you in the race?
You better fix him. Fix him good.
Stop. They ran over here and they're looking at this guy doing the dumbest kickflips in the world, doing the dumbest skateboard tricks. He's better than me. Man, he's not bad.
Man, he's not bad.
Why don't you go marry him, Biff?
You better fix him. Fix him good. Just be sure. Let's beat him. Come on.
What does that mean? If you're going to beat him up, just beat him up. Why are we going through this rigmarole? Just kick his ass. If you're going to kick his ass, kick his ass. I can do those. I can't. I would kick my own ass. I would suck. This kid could skate me under the table, and it wouldn't be close.
This will be so easy you can just skate through it.
Fucking hate McGee.
No way. I've seen you skate.
You can call Goliath breath out, that's what. One-on-one, man-to-man, mano-mano.
I'm starting to wonder, the more I hear of McGee, the more I'm wondering if they're trying to do a Robin. This kid's going to have to be a slave to this other kid for a week. Okay, that's sick. I need to see that again. He turns off his light by whistling. He uses the ocarina stick from the Famicom. That's pretty sick. I just realized my light was on. I turned it off.
Sure I do. I can beat him.
And what happens when you lose? Like I know you're gonna.
You're dead meat, man.
He'll smear you.
No, you're going to be a slave. You really need to...
Lord, I'm in trouble.
Jesus is coming.
Maybe they're right. Maybe I don't stand a chance.
Maybe I should be his slave.
I just thought this is what you wanted me to do. I only wanted to help Philip. Please, Lord, help me to do my best.
I'm going to get rid of this channel too because it's a Christmas channel. Good prayer. I've started to wonder, and this... you know what? I'm not going to say it because it's going to make me sound really fucking stupid. I'm not going to say it.
Get your programs, peanuts, popcorn, pickles, pinwheels, pickaninnies.
Okay, let's review the course.
That was cute.
Starting here, you both board up the elm, then cut through the park. Complete the trail of the killer worm.
Nice light blue t-shirt, Nerdlemeyer.
Top to bottom. Hit the rail, shoot the ramp, nail the cones. Then haul down McKinley back to the playground. First one across the finish line wins. Yeah, let's get this turkey moving. Stay on the course and don't try any shortcuts.
This looks like a shirt you would get from like the DARE campaign.
Ready? Let's go to the starting line. Let's go.
Come on, let's go.
Thanks, Renee.
Do a kickflip at his height.
Your mark. Ready to die? Get
Ready to die? We're finally going to see some skateboarding. Are they going to play the same damn song?
Didn't you notice? None of Derek's clowns are here.
You're right. Something's up.
Wait, is this a guy or a girl? Not that it matters, but I'm just curious.
Let's check it out.
I thought that it was a little lad. They do kind of feel like JCPenney's branded clothing. I cannot believe they're using the same song. Although I guess I can't give shit to their budget. I don't know what their budget was. I have made almost no progress on this jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, over there.
Do you see any of these doors?
No, not from here.
Let's go check this.
What do you see? This is an incredibly organized race. Very slow-paced and boring for the observers. It's the exact same song. It's the same exact song. Even if you end up a slave. This is so... When I was a kid, this seemed like the stakes were a lot higher. The stakes seem so much higher than this little baby course on the sidewalk. I was watching this when I was far younger. Wow, he's really losing, isn't he? They're throwing water balloons? Okay, race is disqualified now, right? Like, you know, out. What? Oh, he's gonna jump, isn't he? He's gonna jump it. He's gonna jump it. Yeah! That's all you get. So what did they accomplish? What did their friends accomplish? Other than just observe? But it doesn't even have... The song doesn't have anything to do with God. I think I remember how this ends. It might surprise you to learn that it's not. It's unsatisfying. Yeah, Derek wins because of course he does. Derek wins. Now he has to be his slave, and chapter 2 is going to be easy to write. You don't like this song? You don't like this song, Kitty? Really? This song?
You glasses.
Get lost, Derek. We won that race. You cheated. Yeah, we saw you. Yeah.
This shouldn't work. Although it did galvanize them. It galvanized them as a group. So I guess this would, in theory, work in mob mentality. Look at his dork friends. Look at his dork friend on the right. They really liked light pastels, didn't they? Shorts all the way up to his... You're gonna break your board.
Going out of business, slashing prices. That's enough already.
You really accomplished a lot today, McGee. Thanks for being here.
See Nick. Thanks.
Anytime.
I am going to have to be his slave because that was legally binding on playground terms. Stone Derek. Oh, yeah, they cast him out of the village for 40 days.
I sort of did.
Good for you. You know, I said a prayer.
Really?
Of course, you're my brother. Oh, listen, do me a favor. When Mom and Dad get home, tell them that I went to the Robinsons to babysit.
Okay. Oh, wait. What happened to miniature golf?
Oh, that. I decided, well, you know, it's like it can't hurt to give a little once in a while, right?
Shut up.
Right. Got a run. Oh, congratulations, champ.
I took 3 edibles. Bye.
Thanks.
The world's so beautiful.
All right, my turn.
Because of his cheating, Derek never saw the promised land of milk and honey.
Champion, huh? Stand back and let a true professional show you how it's really done.
McGee, are you sure you want to try?
Hey, someone's Mew down there. So basically, McGee's job is to
Okay, first you fall down.
Is to keep the kids entertained for the rest of the story.
Head. I got that. Now what's my next lesson?
Very funny.
It's not.
Help me find my teeth.
McGee adds nothing to the story. McGee does nothing to the actual story itself. Which is a shame because we're watching another one. This is called Twist and Shout. And we can skip the intro because we already saw it earlier. That's a good minute of time that we don't have to waste. This is probably the episode I remember the most, and I still don't remember it all that well. This one has to do with a tornado. You know what's really funny? Who posted that? I'm goddamn feeling like.
Oh yeah. All we need now is some pee-pee.
Thank you, Sean, for 77 months. That is like 7 years ish. I totally can post that. There's nothing wrong with it. Look at the forecast. I'm not going to keep it on the screen for very long because of the bots, but there's a forecast of high pressure fronts.
Because the Lord is...
I totally had this kind of Bible. And you know what fucking sucks? I probably asked my mom for this kind of Bible. Because you know what? Every year, you want to know some lore? Let's take a quick 5-second break from McGee and Me to talk about some lore of Roar. I went to private school for 12 years, and every year we go into private school, and more specifically when we go to we also went to Camp Kalakwa, the Christian camp, and both in school and in camp, they would require that you have your own Bible, that you bring your own Bible with you. And dollars to donuts, I bet you I asked for this, or either I asked for it or my mom got this kind of Bible specifically because of McGee and Me, because this is the cool... Whoops, wrong button. This is the cool kids Bible. This is the one that keeps kids interested in the church and keeps them, wants them to read the Bible and all the cool stories in the Bible. Dollars to donuts. That's why I had that kind of Bible. That's all. Now on to McGee and Me.
Is my shepherd.
Unfortunately, we're going to watch this some more. Let's get the subtitle working. Thank you.
Because the Lord is my shepherd, I have everything I need. He lets me rest in the meadow grass and leads me beside the quiet streams.
Nowadays, I bet you could probably... I don't know what they do with Bibles. You probably can't use an electronic Bible like the Bible on your phone, because you're not allowed to have phones in class. McGee's here to add nothing.
Even when walking through the dark valley of death, I will not be afraid.
Yeah, this is the one that I enjoyed the most, I think. I don't know if I will enjoy it very much now. What if you use a Game Boy Bible? There is a Game Boy Bible, isn't there? I'm going to look up Bible in the ROM project. I have 6 Bibles!
My enemies. Your goodness and unfailing kindness shall be with me all of my life.
Okay, hold on, stop.
You provide delicious food.
McGee eats something delicious on this screen, and I don't know...
Of my enemies. Your goodness and
Look at this thing he's eating. Doesn't that look delicious?
failing
I don't know what it is,
kindness shall be
but
with
I remember wanting to eat, yes, all that pixelation. Hold on, I want to see the King James, or the New International Version Bible. I guess technically, the Bible's broken.
14, something weird must happen to you. Because my
When you hit 14, something weird must happen to you.
When you hit 14, something weird must happen to you.
Some kind
Because my sister's
some
been
kind of
acting strange
crazy
ever since.
bullshit.
Not that she was ever normal to begin with. It's like, on your 14th birthday, you're grown up. You don't have to answer to anyone.
What?
Well, almost anyone.
All right. The number for the banquet hall is...
On the refrigerator.
And the number for Dr. Walters is...
On the refrigerator.
And if anybody calls us, you tell them that we are
On the refrigerator.
Shut up. I think this is a boy. Again, not that it matters, but they're having a sleepover, and this is his best friend.
Oh, that's probably Carol and Renee.
I'll get it.
Oh, thank you.
So another Friday night at my place. Mom and Dad were off to the State Press Club Awards. Louis was spending the weekend, and Dad was having tie problems.
The Christian message saying you're grown up at 14. To play devil's advocate, which is very funny for this, he's saying that she's supposedly grown up. That doesn't mean she is. The parents are very clear that she's just babysitting for the night.
Hi.
don't mind having Sarah watch Renee while we're at the banquet.
Oh, no. No problem. What's one more munchkin?
Munchkin? Us?
Well, we're ready. I just hate that we're going to be 2 hours away.
When I watched this, I was much closer to the boy's age than the girl's age. So while I did think that they were a little out of touch this episode, it's so wildly out of touch as an adult.
Everything's under control. Any final instructions?
Yeah. Don't forget to take out the dog. For good.
Thanks, McGee.
No, I just wish Grandma and Jamie could have waited another day before going to visit Aunt Marie in Columbus.
Please, Mother, I'm not a child.
Please, Mother, I'm not a child.
That's one.
Well, it's obvious you kids are going to get along just great. Good night, everybody. We love you. We care about you. And now we're leaving you.
Dad's on his way out the door. Dad is on his way out the door. There's one argument away from him and a trip to Reno.
Carol?
Goodbye, Renee. Now you mind Sarah.
Okay, Mom. Bye. Look at the awards. Now listen up. Let's go over Sarah's list of ground rules. Number 1, don't bother me. Number 2, stay off the phone.
Who are they going to call?
And number 3, I'm not going to spend all night playing referee. So try and act a little more mature than usual.
Very reasonable rules.
Basically, do whatever I say whenever I say it.
You lost me. She's 14. Shouldn't she be getting ready with the day with the congressman? Not
good. I want a nice, calm,
no
peaceful
comment.
evening.
And Kitty, you want me to get rid of this channel? This channel's amazing.
I thought we should treat her with respect.
You've already lost control. You've already lost control of the situation, Sarah. Sarah, it's collapsing. Everything's collapsing.
I think I forgot to give them the Murphy's phone number.
You gave them everybody's phone number. Next time, you might as well just hand her the phone book.
They'll be fine. Don't worry.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I should just
The polycule has arrived.
So,
They are having an eyes wide shut meeting.
Memorized?
What acceptance speech?
You know, the one you were practicing in the shower.
Fellow journalist.
I prepared a few general comments just in case.
Well, you should have. You did tremendous work on that story.
Who's the other? Who, this lady? I have no fucking idea. I think she's the third member of the polycule.
Why'd you bring this?
Look like rain?
I hate all of them. I don't know.
Now we're even. Truce, that's it. Practical joke hour is over. We're all even.
Even? Hey, no way. I'm not moving.
I wasn't going anywhere with that.
Would you rather have revenge or brownies and ice cream in the living room?
Sorry, buddy.
She'd gone too far this time. She'd have to apologize.
For what? To who? To you?
Well, get lost. You're gonna warp the linoleum.
Sarah, just because you say it's over doesn't mean that it has to be over.
Yeah, that is how that works, actually.
I'm not just some little kid you can boss around.
Yes, you are. Look at that ice cream. You want to date this VHS tape? Look at that ice cream container.
Just because you say it's over doesn't mean that it has to be over. I'm not just some little kid you can boss around.
Very poor time for your voice to crack. Very, very poor time.
Oh, yes, you are.
I'm 11 years old.
I'm sure 11 seems very old to you, but as far as the rest of the world is concerned, that makes you a kid.
Like 14 makes you an adult.
Brent McGee. That's a different thing, Corp. But Brent McGee is not involved.
We need something really big to get even.
I always thought his room was cool. Okay, from a purely, artistic standpoint, his room was cool with the little contraptions and doodads. Is this playing the old conservative fear of the irresponsible babysitter probably going to throw the baby in the oven?
And all you can come up with is water balloons.
I kind of think, if I remember correctly, she doesn't end up being a very effective babysitter at the end of the day. She's already lost control.
Okay, let me think.
Take your time. Of course, I'm going on vacation in June, so you might want to...
So did nobody look at the weather?
It's just thunder. It's probably a long way off. All you have to do is count the seconds between the flashes of lightning and the thunder. And that's how many miles away the storm is.
Have you guys ever done that? Is that something they still teach?
1/1000.
To count the seconds after a thunderstorm, or count the seconds after thunder?
Maybe we should check on everybody downstairs. Sometimes a sudden thunderstorm can be really scary.
Has that been refuted yet?
They'd probably appreciate a couple of men like us around.
No, they don't, because it's wrong. How wrong? I mean, obviously everything is prone to, 5 seconds per mile.
Major malfunction.
Nothing. I heard
They don't teach it because it isn't accurate? Really? That's what I was taught? Well, when we were younger, that's what it was taught.
Nah, Nick, we're used to your face by now.
Good one.
Fucking traitor. Fucking traitor downstairs. I mean, it's irrelevant. If you can hear thunder, you're in danger of lightning strikes. Even if you don't hear thunder.
It's busy.
We'll try again.
It's only a little rain. They're going to be okay. I'll keep trying.
It's not. It's just a storm.
Get off the phone. You're not going to win any stupid concert tickets, so quit calling every 2 seconds.
I might win. Somebody's got to win.
Even if you did win, Mom wouldn't let you go, and I'm not dragging you to some dumb concert.
Listen, I wouldn't go with you if you were the last person on Earth.
Also, he's in danger of being electrocuted. Speed of sound is around 780 miles per hour, so sound would travel a mile in about 5 seconds.
Conditions are favorable for the formation
Good to
of
know.
a tornado. The National Weather Service urges residents in these areas to seek shelter and be on the alert for high winds and flash flooding. And now back to tonight's feature, Gone with the Wind.
I don't like the way you said that.
Let's watch something else.
Wait, were they sitting down to watch Gone with the Wind? No, you fucking weren't. I get that the joke is because of the tornado, but these three were not sitting down to watch Gone with the Wind.
What's with you?
First were munchkins, then we're melted.
What's with you, you little cartoon dipshit?
Now we're waiting on a tornado. What's next? Flying monkeys?
Oh, you guys ready for some Wizard of Oz imagery?
Go away.
If there's a tornado warning, a siren goes off in the basement, or it tells you to go. Yeah, we don't have basements in Florida. It's not a thing.
But we've come to see the lizard.
They might have basements,
shelter
but
from the storm.
We.
I always thought this was cute. Not funny, but kind of cute.
Oh, brother.
Like with everything with this. Oh, it's the lizard. I get it.
Oh, mighty lizard, we're here to seek shelter from the dreaded storm.
You know what's really funny? Florida is so incredibly prone to tornadoes, and we have we don't have the thing of tornadoes.
Look,
The thing that protects people from tornadoes.
First, you gotta do me a little favor. Oh, I know. You want us to bring you the broom of the sticky winch of the...
I hate this. This was cute. I don't think it's cute anymore.
West! But I'm not even tired. Look, I don't want no broom. Hey, that's it. I want the eye of the storm. Yeah, you bring me the eye.
Yeah, that's what we're taught, is just to go, like, basically into the bathroom or somewhere without windows.
Over there!
You would think these kids, if they should have a basement, because every family on TV has a basement. Closet, yeah. The shelter in school, and they stuffed us in the locker room hallway. I have very vivid memories of going into the gymnasium, and there was a ball closet. You know when you're at school and they take you to the ball closet to prepare for an emergency? That's what happened with our class. Florida man interrupts opera and Vector, demands to perform his own rap. They're spending the entire time at the awards ceremony trying to call the kids. They'll be fine.
Now the phone's dead. I can't get through.
What did he say? It's a mess. The storm has caught everyone by surprise. The power and the phone lines are down all over. Herb from Channel 7 just
Yeah,
cited
it's south of
tornado
Jador.
north of Eastfield.
Oh, great. And the kids are there all alone.
Well, there's got to be some way to get through.
Not for a few hours at least. The police won't even let the mini cams out.
Can't
The
believe
what?
this. We're at a press club banquet. 200 professionals who spend their lives communicating with other people, and we can't get a message 100 miles.
David, we've got to do something.
David, you need to calm down. Go get yourself a spritzer.
Will the kids even know what to do?
I hope so. We can't do anything till it blows over. I guess the only thing we can really do is keep praying.
I was waiting for them to mention praying. I'm like, yeah, surprising that you're taking this long to... I didn't think about praying.
I haven't done in a while.
I was kidding. How do you pray? Is there an app? I pray.
A tornado warning is now in effect for Eastfield and Ashton counties until 2 a.m. Several reported sightings have been verified, and residents
We've named the tornado Goose.
Stay tuned for further developments. We'll be right back with our Friday night.
What is she holding? That's not a remote.
What is it with this wind thing?
Let's change the channel. We're history.
Aren't we supposed to go down to the basement?
Great idea. I checked it. It's flooded. Anywhere you...
Oh, they did say that finally the youngest in the room is like, shouldn't we go to the basement?
You are, it's gonna be flooded. We'll be okay. We'll just stay here.
Wait, what the hell did he say?
Great idea. I checked it. It's flooded. Anywhere you are, it's gonna be flooded.
What does that mean?
We'll be okay. We'll just
She
stay
sound
here
with a
in the
cracker.
house.
I heard somewhere that we're supposed to hide in a ditch.
Great idea. Take a camera. Maybe you'll get some great aerial shots of the neighborhood. I think we're supposed to open a window.
I think y'all need to calm down, and I think she's correct.
No, open a door. No, open two windows. One on each side of the house.
I think you crack a window, right?
I'm gonna put the ice cream away. Oh, I'll help.
I've never been this close to a tornado before. Do you think we're in trouble?
Now we'll be fine. They tell us one's gonna hit the city.
Also, usually with tornado warnings, it's for like
They're telling us something.
it's the entire county.
Call Mom and Dad.
It's like, let me say, whenever like in Florida,
The phone's dead.
usually it's something like this, and they're like, hey, for Lake County, there's a tornado warning, which kind of sucks, but Lake County is like this big. So if there's a tornado here,
Drop us off at the bakery and save him a trip.
it's not that big a
We
deal.
don't have tornadoes where my dad lives in California.
No, they have earthquakes. Come on, everybody. We're all a little scared. Let's just relax.
This teenager is not very good at I hate tornadoes. Like this happens every other day. You aren't in Florida. The tornado knew that they were being hoodlums earlier.
Lord, please help me to trust you and not be afraid.
Shittiest candles I've ever seen. It's okay, I found 2 candles.
Lantern from the hall closet. I'll get the flashlight in the kitchen.
He has immediately taken control. This kid has immediately taken control. Big ups for Nathan for taking control during the hurricane. That's enough applause for you. God sent this storm because they legalized gambling.
God is bigger than our fears. That's right.
Oh, we've reached the sermon part.
At least we know that God is with us.
Yeah.
You don't believe that, Louis?
I don't know. I guess.
Look,
It seems like he wouldn't put us in this situation, honestly.
I know that we're all scared, but God really is with us. Nick, remember that house we used to live in on Beechwood?
It's not your stream, but good pause. It's not your stream, by the way. That is, I gotta stop looking at his fucking face. I keep laughing. I'm taking a picture of that. That's not my stream, by the way. That's actually what the video quality was.
Oh yeah, the one with the big basement?
It probably wasn't flooded.
Let me go. Hold on. Go
really
back.
Is with us.
Oh.
Remember that house we used to live in on Beechwood? Oh yeah, the one with the big basement?
It probably wasn't flooded.
We had this big heating grate in the hallway.
Well, actually, it was. All basements are flooded.
And every time the heat came on, it would make this creaking sound. I'd lie in my bed and just imagine that the creaking was someone coming down the hall.
Just imagine it's this cat telling the story.
Our house creaks all the time. Mom says it's just settling.
Well, you see, it was all my imagination. There wasn't anyone in the hall. It was just an old heating vent. You know, it's funny, but now that I think about it, I never really heard the vent when Dad was home.
They have immediately forgotten about the tornado.
You know, neither did I.
I never noticed the creaking sound until my parents got divorced.
Listen.
Wait, what? What did you say? That's wild.
I never noticed the creaking sound until my parents got divorced.
Listen, I know that the storm outside is real. But maybe we're so scared because we think we're on our own.
We got cows.
But we're not.
So what you're saying is that God's watching over us right now?
Oh god, do I have to get rid of this channel?
I've seen
She's
pictures
just
where
about to
tornadoes
unleash her
build
boobs.
straws in the trees. That might happen here. Or could just all blow over.
Wait. What did you say?
I've seen pictures where tornadoes drove straws in the trees.
Do you think we should move away from the windows?
That might happen here. Or could just all blow over.
No matter what happens, we just have to have faith that God will give us the strength to make it through.
Okay, come the fuck on. Shut up. Shut the fuck. Shut up, you impetuous little shit. You're in the middle of a death situation and you're having a Bible study.
You know, I've never really thought about it much. But you got a point.
Meanwhile, Tornado's like, forgot about me, bitches. Babysitter's completely goddamn useless.
I'll get the branch out. Louis, there's some cardboard in the kitchen closet. See if that'll cover it. Renee, use the bucket to put under that leak. And Sarah, sweep up all this glass. Let's do it.
Okay, this kid's gonna grab this branch. Okay, you can't see it because of the compression. That thing would cut. No! That's no! Come on! The branches are so heavy. Come on! Get out of here, He-Man! Go get the flex tape from the laundry room. Stop having impure thoughts. You're getting the tornado stronger. Come on. I think this was on a Bluey episode. Branches are so heavy. I feel like this isn't the priority. I feel like squeegeeing out the water is not the priority right now. Take care of these. I'll go batten down the hatches. This is Phil Collins. I'm not sure, but I think they sang the last song too. I think they have one band. They're still standing right next to the window. Did they not see the enormous branch fuck up that window? I've completely lost interest in the jigsaw puzzle. I am enraptured with this. Get away from the window! Are they addicted to standing next to the stupid fucking windows? You could see the branches! Just another one just demolishes them right now. They're next to the window that got hit by the branch. They just get the ice cream out. We might as well eat this. The power's out. How long is this twister? Well, they haven't even been hit by the twister yet. Okay, why are you sleeping in the living room?
You did good, kid.
Thanks, McGee.
Now scoot over and quit hogging the bag.
Why? Can't you just make yourself a cartoon house? Can't you just make yourself a little cartoon house? You don't have to get into the bag with me, McGee.
The roads were closed, so we couldn't get through. We were so worried about you guys.
Look at the one window.
For me! Where is everybody? Where's the zipper on this thing?
Come here, let me look at you.
I'm never letting you stay at this terrible house again.
Get hurt?
No, we were on the other side of the room.
No, yeah.
You repaired this, Nick?
Mm-hmm.
Well, good work, son.
It was incredible. He almost got sucked out of the room.
He did not.
Well, it blew out all the candles.
We were really scared, but we all stuck together.
We're very proud of you, kid.
Well, apparently the roads were
Some of
closed.
the people at the banquet.
Lewis, we better call your parents. They're probably worried.
No, they don't care. Good pause.
I can't wait to tell him about this.
I was going to say something. I'm not gonna. This is a start to another fan fiction.
Can I come in for a second?
I just found out that we're not actually blood related.
Sure.
I'm adopted. I mean, I'm still 14, so we're going to have to wait a few years.
Lately.
He's like, wait, what?
Okay, basically what I wanted to say was that you were a lot of help last night.
But your friend was terrible.
I mean, it was pretty scary, but you really helped a lot. And I don't know what I would have done without you.
Our premiums are going to go up by a lot.
You really mean that? Yeah. Guess you're not such a little kid after all.
Zapdos is so high up on the screen. Glorp is Zapdos right now, and he is a good 10% up from the bottom of the screen. I guess you're not such a little kid. I know. They are children. Shut up.
Boy, this place is
I can't stop mocking this.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place.
I was going to save this for possibly another night for our next.
I really got it pretty good.
Our next video for another night.
House.
I think we're going to watch it tonight instead.
Two sisters who don't bug me too.
Because I don't know if there will be another McGee and Me Night.
But then something like this comes along and I realize how much I take it all for granted. How often I take God for granted. I still appreciate it. But let's face it, I owe her one.
No, not in the house.
Get that water balloon out of the house and leave your sister alone.
You want to make another one? Yeah. I guess they're not going to address that only a male could take control during a crisis. You know, I bet I kind of think you're not off base here. Where is my folder? Sorry, 1 second. McGee. I think we're going to skip Do the Right Thing and instead watch the first video, which is called The Big Lie. Isn't The Wizard of Oz a sinful satanic movie because there's a good witch in it? How does ChristianAnswers.net rank? Here, we'll watch the intro again for anybody who missed the intro earlier, and I'm going to look up ChristianAnswers.net, what they think of The Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz, ChristianAnswers.net. My mother took me to this movie when I was quite young, about 5 years old. I was so frightened she had to take me out of the theater. I was afraid of the dark and had nightmares until I was a teenager. I didn't even remember the incident until my mother told me a couple years ago. Don't underestimate the powers of representation of evil in movies to affect small children. Their hearts are tender and open. There's a picture of the fucking Wizard of Oz and his dumb face. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous right now. You listening to yourself? You sound like a moron. I haven't done this in a while. All those flying monkeys, those weren't in the Bible. They didn't make it onto the ark, god damn it. I mean, devil damn it. So this one is called The Big Lie. This is the first, and I wanted to get to this one just in case we didn't do another McGee and Me Night.
Never forget to be truthful and kind. Hold these virtues tightly. Write them deep within your heart. Telling lies about someone is as harmful as hitting him with an axe.
So let me tell you why. Theanoid asked earlier why we were watching these. I grew up a Seventh-day Adventist, which I think a lot of you know. And right now, it is Sabbath. It is Friday night to Saturday night. And between Friday evening at sundown, good pause, and Saturday evening at sundown, a good pause and a good mark on Roar TV, we were only allowed to watch either extremely neutral or Christian-only movies. And I mean extremely neutral, like Kitty Love. Like the Kitty Love VHS. So we ended up watching things like this a lot. You're really providing a lot, McGee. I'm glad you're here. Nobody ever addresses McGee.
This is my grandma's house. We've just moved in, and now I gotta start all over again. New school, new friends, new haircut, new everything. My family's kind of figuring out the move too. Boy, was it crazy those first few days.
Where's my denim jacket? Anybody seen my denim jacket?
That is the third bug I have killed today.
Toast's
about ready.
You want to get it away from the food, Mom?
I've already called the pest control people. I should be out this afternoon.
Hear that? Better make yourself scarce, pest.
When your hospital got sold, the new owner is Adventist Health. I think it's Advent Health, isn't it?
Nicholas.
Advent Health has been a big part of Central Florida since like forever, yeah.
Solid as a rock. whatever. Get out of there.
Daddy, why are you always picking on whatever?
Is their dog named Whatever? That's a great dog. Oh, look at the dog. Oh. That's why we're watching this. For Whatever the dog.
That phone hasn't stopped ringing since you got here. Hello?
Tell your whore daughter to get her boyfriends on a different line.
2 for 1's great.
Whoa.
No, that's not our... No, that's
Would you look at the time? I was supposed to be at the paper by 7:30.
Whatever the dog.
Can't be late. So long, everyone.
bye, honey.
We also read a lot of books. Like the, God, what was the hell the name of the book?
Coming.
Something McDougal.
Like I said, it was crazy.
And he would go through, like, Christian adventures.
Here's looking at you, kid.
McGee, what are you doing?
First day of school, huh?
Do you think they got the rights to Life cereal for this?
Yeah.
Cheer up, buckaroo. It's like I've always said. Make a big first impression, and the rest is a piece of cake.
I have a feeling they didn't.
Yeah, remember the last time you told me to make a big impression?
Sure, at the all-school play.
Yeah. You told me to push my way to the front of the stage so everybody could see me.
Hey, you were a smash.
Sure, when I fell over the edge into Bobby Rusco's trombone.
This is
Well,
good.
At least you made an impression.
This is, thanks for telling me that story and not showing it to me. You could have just filmed that. That would have been cute.
Grow up.
Yeah, I have a feeling they didn't actually license.
Well, somewhere in there. All I need to do now is find my homeroom. Unfortunately, Coach Slater found me first.
A little soon to be cutting class, isn't it, mister?
He's obviously lost. Just ask him where the classroom
Then
is.
there's lunch. Time to, make those big first impressions.
What a stupid prick. He dropped his lunch. Everyone laugh at him. Idiots. I feel like I know this coach from somewhere. He kind of looks like Chief O'Brien.
Okay, so it wasn't the best day I ever had. But at least it was finally over.
He kind of looks like
So
Chief O'Brien and mixed with the that one coach from Glee. Is this Derek? It's Derek, everybody.
What do you think you're doing? Come here.
Coming back from episode 4.
See my skateboard? You almost put a nick in it. What's your name?
Nick.
Oh, you're a real funny man, aren't you? I bet you're real
Nicholas. My name is Nicholas.
Oh, say Nick, huh? Got a present for me?
What?
You come down my alleyway, throwing cans at me. You better have some kind of peace offering.
I honestly, I kind of like Derek. Good pause. Derek's my favorite character.
Money, stupid.
Man, you one lucky dude, kid.
Beat it, Louis.
Sure, man. But I just want him to know what an honor it is to be beaten up by somebody like you. Bet you don't even know that this guy is the most baddest, roughest dude in the whole neighborhood.
Listen, you got to suck off Nicholas once a week, okay? Derek, he's just a prick. You just got to get it over with.
He stomps guys twice your size. Yeah. But he's willing to risk it all to beat up somebody as wimpy as you. I mean, my little sister could beat you up. Ain't that right, Derek?
Yeah.
Go ahead, smash his face in. I mean, people aren't gonna fear him like they used to. His reputation will never be the same. But Derek Kreider, a man of principle, is willing to sacrifice all that on a little nothing like you.
If you fall for this is your own fault.
I'm not gonna forget you, Squid. You either, Louis.
What the fuck was that for?
Hey, I'm your man.
Thanks,
Lewis.
And Lewis, go fuck yourself.
Lewis, forget it, man.
Lewis, go eat a big bag of shit.
I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, what are you doing? I was going home.
Not that way, you don't.
Sure, I just live over on the other side.
Man, what are you thinking? No one cuts through there.
Why not?
He's a crazy Indian, man.
What? Good pause. What? I knew that there was a Native American. What?
He eats live animals. They say anything that goes through there don't come out again.
What, you mean like pets and stuff?
Did I stutter, Nick?
Anything.
Fake haunted house ass.
Nick, where you been?
Never mind that. This is your chance to make the big impression.
Are you cracked? Didn't you just hear what he said?
You talking to your notebook there, Nick?
Come on, kid. Just go up and rap on one of those windows, and we'll be heroes.
McGee.
Nicholas!
What? Nick, get out of there! Nicholas! Nicholas! Get out of there! Get out! What down?
Fucking idiot. Oh God, what? Does he have a feather? Is that a feather? Come on. Why not just give him a tomahawk? Just knock over all your shit. Something has disturbed my ancestors. Just go down there and do a goddamn rain dance. Just like the worst, the actual racistest things you could do.
Nick, come on, let's go.
Is your notebook talking?
Come on, don't leave me.
Treacherous shares seed in them. Here, I'm gonna take a drink. Take a drink while we get rid of that guy.
Did that. Maybe it was time to be running along. I bumped into Lewis on the way. Oh. Nick! Just to say hi.
Wait. Why'd you run the other way?
Next day, things hadn't changed much.
There he is now. The man that knows no fear.
They changed a lot.
Did you get a good look at him? Oh, the man.
I think it's the bluest Aryan eyes.
Was he big? Well, I knew it. Like a monster, huh?
I hadn't noticed.
Big. I told you. Were there any
Who are these
animals?
other two kids?
Yeah, there are animals everywhere, but
I knew it. Did you see him eating any?
Well, he had a rabbit.
He had a rabbit? He was eating a rabbit?
Well, it was alive, you know.
He was eating a live rabbit?
Lewis, shut up.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it was alive. Whatever was left of it.
This is incredible, man.
That's what you get when you tell lies. You ruin people's lives.
By the time I got to school, everybody knew, or thought they knew what happened.
Gigantic claw.
No one actually cares about Nick.
I wasn't quite sure that this was
The story
big
has taken a
impression
life of
I
its
wanted to
own.
make.
I stand corrected. They are all over him.
So Squid, you some big hero now?
You want to try that word again, champ? You a big hero now?
So Squid, you some big hero now?
Hello, Nicholas.
Shut up.
Well, I ain't buying it. What kind of fool do you take me for?
That guy's my granddad.
How many kinds are there?
Don't change the subject. That guy's such a monster, eating all those animals. Where'd you get the guts to stand up to him?
What do you know about guts, Derek? You're scared to even go near the place. Hi, Nicholas.
Where the hell were you 4 episodes from now? During the skate...
Good is gone.
Racist. During the skate rink. Derek's just been allowed to terrorize you for three episodes now, and you don't stand up to him till the 4th.
Just shameful.
The focus on the family motto.
Hi, hon. Hi. Oh, hello, dear. Hi. Well, Mom, so what exactly happened?
Well, it seems that somebody broke into George Ravenhill's cellar yesterday and scared the poor man half to death.
Ravenhill.
Now, is that the house over a couple blocks that's so...
Yes, it is run down all right. But he's got arthritis so bad he can barely get himself around. Such a sweet soul, too, taking care of all those poor injured animals. I don't care what his house looks like. He's just about
What is Shasta?
the sweetest man you'd ever want to meet.
What is a Shasta? Shasta. I forgot that I was on Wizard of Oz reviews. Are there any other good ones here? Not really. What? I took my 12-year-old son to this movie and was very upset. It's not relevant to today's youth. Oh. Never. I get it. You're trying to make a joke. No, good one. Is Shasta just Walmart's brand? Oh, God, I didn't need to be in your mouth. I didn't need to be in the cartoon's mouth. Just drop the bat and run. Or, own up to it. He very clearly can't even hold it. I want to hear him yell "nice work" again.
All right, you hooligan, out to the slammer with you. Nice work.
Same people that own Faygo. Yeah, I thought it looked like the Walmart brand. What a terrible kind of overreaction to property damage this is. This room's so sick. It's going to get worse because they're specifically targeting this guy because he is a native.
Can I come in? Sure fixing this place up in a hurry.
When I went to Christian high school, missed you at dinner? Excuse me?
Boy, living here with Grandma is going to...
When I was in high school, the Christian ABC bookstore had a Faygo brand and IBC brand soda. We weren't allowed to have caffeine.
Be great. Talk about memories.
Hey, I haven't dropped any frames. Isn't it cool when you drop all the quality, it looks better, and you don't drop frames? I don't know how OBS works.
What do you mean?
I saw your notebook that just has completely anti-native slurs in it, Nick. That's just gross.
I don't know. What if...
Plenty of soda doesn't have
What if you
caffeine.
said
They didn't have... They also couldn't afford a Coke license, so I think that was part of it, too.
About someone, and... they got in big trouble for it.
Oh. Well, son, nobody likes to get somebody in trouble. But if it's the truth, then...
A lot of good conversation happening in
Of course,
this
if it's
scene.
not the truth, then a lot of people could get hurt.
On-campus store had no caffeine soda options or cold
But also
medicines.
the person that's doing the lying.
Doesn't surprise me.
Because not only will the truth eventually find him out, but the very fact that lying is a sin,
Laying it on thick, Dad.
well, that sin starts to cut off his relationship.
I wonder
his
if there's
friendship with God.
I wonder if there's an ABC bookstore like website or
But
something.
there's also a third person that gets hurt.
ABC bookstore.
Yeah, there is. You remember Jesus says that whatever we do to others, we do to him.
Listen to this fucking Could you imagine living in this house? There's a third person who gets hurt. Jesus.
So it only
I wasn't allowed to have tea or chocolate. I was personally, but it was never like at the church, or we couldn't buy it at the store. And a lot of people in the denomination did not do it. It was part of a Ellen G. White thing.
We lie and hurt another person.
I did grow up kosher, though. I didn't have bacon or shrimp or any of that shit until I was an adult.
What do I do?
Caffeine was Satan sauce. Yeah, ask Sean. He grew up the same way.
What do you think?
Somebody needs to be punished. This would make a very good Roar TV gif. There's just 6 seconds of this kid frantically scribbling on the paper. Did you eat corn syrup because you weren't supposed to do that either, or something? Oh, it was very wildly inconsistent. But we didn't have shrimp. We didn't have bacon. We didn't have catfish. We didn't have pork. Do it. Yeah, there's a kosher thing about catfish. There's like, you can't have things that are like bottom feeders or something like that. Why? Hold on. I'll ask the devil. I could look it up, but it makes me lazy. Who cares? Why aren't Seventh-day Adventists allowed to eat catfish? It's considered unclean. Whatever has fins and scales you may eat. Catfish do have fins, but they do not have true scales. Yes. Okay, what these other kids are doing is way worse than what Nick did. Hurts me more than it hurts you, son. Come on. Is this your casual wear, sir? I don't particularly like catfish either. To be fair, Gorp, Devil's Advocate, and what I should probably get rid of this channel. Devil's Advocate, what we were always taught is that it was part of the whole, these are creatures that in theory got, pig has like a lot of worms and stuff and shit in it. It was like hard to keep it sanitary back then. You guys ready to see what he was drawing all night? You guys ready? I know what it is, but I forgot what it looked like. It took you that long? Look how sad Jesus looks.
All day long, everyone was talking about what Derek and his buddies had done last night.
So you're going to tell the cops, right?
Hey, Nick! If you don't move it, you're gonna miss the action. What? Derek and his dorks. They're gonna
put the finishing touches on old cold cheese.
What?
Now? Should be good.
What do you mean?
What are you doing?
This is it, Oil Minion. Time to right the wrong.
Okay.
Return justice to its right.
McGee, they'll kill me.
I'm going to ask the devil another question. Why does McGee and Me suck so
There
much?
isn't much time, kid.
Tone and delivery. Overt moralizing. Cultural and theological bubble. Production quality. We know how to cook those animals to make them not unclean, but in Protestant Christianity, the Bible must be taken literally, no metaphors and ambiguity allowed. You want to know something really... you want to know some crazy shit? It's like, I hate to throw shade. I'm not even going to mention who it is. But somebody in my close personal circle believes in the kosher policies, will not eat bacon, but loves the hell out of shrimp. Leave this man alone! Why did you go to his house again? You know, germ theory to like the 1700s. Well, that's what they were saying. I love the fact that there is a jogger in the background. I love the fact that this scene of this kid running to the guy's house, they couldn't get clear of the jogger. Yeah, what they told us, Glorp, was that they didn't know about they didn't know about germ theory and stuff, but they knew that it was bad for you, and you know, that's what we were told anyways. Also, what was the lie exactly? That he was eating the animals? He never actually said that they ate animals. I feel like... Okay, now you're just being mean. Jesus is gonna be so sad. No, none of you. You're all failures. And Jesus is so sad. Did you see that picture he drew? He's so sad. This doesn't feel like... This feels like less Nick's fault. Like, yeah, he told a little lie. But this feels like less Nick's fault than anything. He just read something that says... It's a good thing he's the Secretary of Medicine. He's there with his fucking feather. You have shamed... Oh no, the bunny! Did the bunny die? Okay, the flute's a little much. The flute is a lot. I gotta see that again. Oh, the symbolism! The three people who are hurt! Open the window if you want to look out at idiot. This feels like way less Nick's fault than anything. Like, it's Derek's fault. It's Derek's fault. Okay, is anyone going to teach him how to sweep properly, or is he just going to fuck it up the whole time?
You really didn't see any of that stuff you said, did you?
No. I didn't see a thing, Louis.
Man, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes Monday. You're gonna catch it good from everybody.
I feel like...
I should have told the truth.
Wait. Why are they not reporting Derek to the police?
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
Why is Derek not being reported to the police for him and his friends? What Nick did was an accident, and he told a stupid lie.
I never thought I'd be able to face Mr. Ravenhill again after what I did to him. I mean, saying you're sorry is one thing, but...
This is real good.
Do they even understand English? I don't know what's going on with them.
Helping like this. Yes, sirree, Bob. You know, it's like I always say. You missed a spot. What you sow, you shall sweep. What?
I really can't make up for what I did, McGee.
This is not...
I mean, I know God's forgiven me and stuff, but I don't know.
This is a wild take. It's me, Mr. Compression.
When you're through there, you can start on the cellar steps.
Yes, sir.
I know.
I peed in this. I'm 14 years old.
I felt a lot better. Mr. Ravenhill did. And I think God was happier with me, too.
I feel like if you're not going to report Derek, then he deserves to get away with it. You're all terrible.
Easy, boy, that tickles. Cut it out now, big fella, come on.
McGee, why don't you do something to help?
I'd love to, old bean. But the Lone Ranger here has offered to help me bathe.
This is always a cute little nature fact.
Sure, they always wash their food before they eat it.
Righto, they always wash their food. That's not very funny.
It would be very funny to watch McGee get ripped apart by a raccoon on TV. I'd love to just watch this little monster of a cartoon just be ripped from stem to stern. McGee! I think there's a making of McGee.
Don't push that rewind button yet.
Here, let's watch the making of McGee. We've got a few more minutes.
The making of McGee and Me.
I don't want to watch another episode. But I want to see the making of McGee and Me.
Calm down. Okay, ready, and action.
Okay, let it explode, and action.
We've been really fortunate to be able to surround ourselves with a production team that is very strong. From writers to directors to crews, people.
That's Rob Lewis.
Mostly feature films and commercials.
And they're all pulling together, I think, in this show to give it more than just what you would see on television, but something that you would see on a big soap.
By the way, we're lobbying to make sure that women aren't able to have abortions.
Welcome to a behind-the-scenes look at the new adventures of McGee and Me.
If we ever do have another night of McGee and Me, there's an episode that involves rock climbing that's pretty fun. Maybe I'll plan something for Christmas time, because there is a Christmas McGee and Me. Maybe that'll be a good Christmas evening.
From the high Sierra Nevada mountains to a Hollywood stage, join us on location for a close-up look at the making of the new adventures of McGee and Me.
We'll see. I was a little worried at first, but I think it all worked out.
The success of McGee and Me is due to the commitment to excellence on all levels of production.
I didn't get anywhere in this puzzle.
In addition, McGee and Me has filled a void in the marketplace for quality entertainment kids love with biblical value.
A void in the... What void? What void has McGee and Me filled?
Parents applaud. To
Quality entertainment.
This series is produced like a feature film. Hollywood professionals contribute in every area of production. Camera, lighting.
It's not any worse per se production-wise than necessarily like any show from the time period. It's not necessarily any worse than or better than Are You Afraid of the Dark per se. The stories were better in that show, but...
Editing, makeup, stunts, and script supervising, to name a few. Popular actors from film and television are often used to support the wonderful cast, and some of the best directors in the business bring the
Her job is just to make Kraft macaroni and cheese.
To life.
Okay? Yeah, okay.
He would have hissed the wild bear of Giant Mountain.
That episode sounds... Oh, by the way, at some point, he ages up a lot. So maybe we'll do... If we do another McGee and Me night, we'll watch just the episodes where he's way older.
Food, and it probably just wants to investigate.
Probably.
Great, good. Best stream of the
Yeah, to both counts. Yeah, I think he ends up being a way older teenager. How is this making of? This is just the cartoon.
Star Toons, an animation company based in Chicago, Illinois. The technical problems of
Star
matching
Toons.
McGee to the other actors in the background
Star
requires an advisor
Toons.
on location during
McGee
filming.
and Me.
Let's see you in there, Joe. Ron, yes, collaborate with Joe and show him what. Sure. Okay. Look, it's one thing to put a live-action character in the scene.
Introducing
but to actually
McGee
have
and
him
Me.
interact with another character requires some extensive mat work and technical work on the animation end.
McGee, you're back.
Yeah, I figured you might still need me around. Cars are what's truly cool.
It's especially fun to see something that you were acting
Okay,
to,
this
which
isn't
was
fun.
not there, and it's
Yeah, there's
finally
nothing
see a
on this
little
page that's fun.
animation, a little cartoon figure, McGee.
This is the same kid. This is the kid we were just
Especially
watching.
fun
This
to
is
see
Nick.
Something
He
that you
grew
were
up.
acting to, which was not there.
And real talk, he grew up.
And it's finally you see a little animation, a little cartoon figure, McGee, and it's just amazing how they do that.
It takes a lot of care, takes a lot of time, but it's incredibly exciting to see because when you see McGee enter there on the screen, you never know what's going to happen.
Too cool for his own good.
I think they made McGee a little older too.
McGee, what are you doing?
Listen to that voice. What? Someone reached puberty. I think something weird happens when you hit 14.
It's all part of the magic of filmmaking. The cast and crew of the new adventures of McGee and Me work hard to make each episode special while having fun in the process. And the family values the series is recognized for are important to everyone.
The cast, we've been together so long, and most of the crew, that it's like a big family. We just love working on it. It's just a lot of fun.
I've been directing for almost 40 years.
Are they actually brother and
One of the
sister?
best crews I've been around.
Was that the director? They got a ghoul.
We just love working on it.
They found a ghoul to direct that. Virgil Vogel.
One of the best crews I've been around. And they're all helpful. Everybody helps, everybody pitches in.
When the producer
Thanks, GIF. Thanks for coming in.
Called and asked him to be a part of one of them, I jumped at it.
Certainly, the biblical aspect of it is a strong motivation for me, and the values that it stresses.
That doesn't really surprise me.
I think are real important.
This is one of the
That tracks
few
for
shows that
Christian
kids
shows.
like, parents like, that they can trust and they can all kind of watch together and still all of them feel cool about it.
I mean, honestly, you could take away like 2 or 3 sentences from each show, and it would be completely agnostic, like completely secular.
Cut in the front, that jacket.
This pixelation is something else.
And
God, that's it.
Good.
that's the cut, print.
That's it. We got a movie.
Looks like God's country. It is God's country.
Is that what they did to unchristianize the VeggieTales? I wasn't aware that they did unchristianize the VeggieTales. I wasn't aware you even could. Aren't most of their stories like straight up just Christian?
Got it. That's
great.
Cut it. Cut the movie. Y'all weren't good in it. Oh, that was fun. I think that is a good natural stopping point. Yeah, McGee and Me. I don't know if we're going to do more of McGee and Me. If we do, maybe we'll do it around Christmas time. But yeah, not anytime soon. We will not be streaming tomorrow night. We'll be back on Sunday. I have another obligation tomorrow, so we will be coming back. Oh my God. Is that the kid? Is that the kid from the movie we just saw? That's Nick. Oof. Oh, he had a rough time of it, didn't he? Okay. All right. I'm going to bed. Have a fantastic evening, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for helping me indulge. I just wanted to experience just a little bit of nostalgia. I'm out. Love you. Bye. Mwah.
I want to let you folks know you've been a lousy audience. So get lost. See you later.